I grossed $768,000 in 2024.
Ooh.
In this video, we are talking influencer money. Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Amaomi, aka Petite Diva, and this video is inspired by a particular content creator and influencer who came online to say that he earned over $750,000 in the year 2024 from his social media platform, and that revelation got a lot of people talking. So in this video, we're going to check out exactly what he said, how he was able to earn that much, and also check out what people have to say about this revelation about how he got his income and how much he made last year. And then I'll come back to share my thoughts. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are subscribed and you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Now let's get into this video.
I grossed $768,000 in 2024.
Ooh, hell yeah.
But then we have the net. So 768,000 is the top number. 20% of that goes to management.
Wow.
So we're down to like what, 550? From 550, 200,000 of that goes to taxes.
Yep.
Just the way it goes.
Yep.
Now we're down to 330. After the 330K, you have your expenses. I have a team now. So it's like lawyer, accountant, therapist. It's insane. But at the end of the day, I still pocketed like probably around $300,000. I'm 28 years old and I went from making 40K and I grew up literally dirt poor. So this is insane.
Want to hear even more? Check out Net Worth and Chill wherever you get your podcasts or head to youtube.com/yourrichbff.
So the main source of income is brand partnerships. So basically a brand like, let's say, I don't know, Nike reaches out and says, hey, we have a new sneaker coming out. We want you to promote it. What are your rates for a TikTok, an Instagram story, an Instagram reel? I send over rates. We negotiate rates. We get everything set up. I work with a team that takes commission. They do all of the back end stuff. So they do the negotiating the rates. They do the email back and forth because these email chains can get extensively long, as I'm sure you know. They do all the redlining of the contracts. It's really like a convenience fee almost, so that I literally only have to do the content creation part, and I have those 40 hours in a week that we talked about to make content. When I first quit GoPuff, I worked it for myself for a month, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm stuck at my computer all day because I'm doing so many brand partnerships, which is amazing, but like, I don't know how to read these contracts. I don't know how to send these invoices. I need to hire a lawyer. I need to hire all these people. And it was taking so much time that that's the benefit of having a team behind you that kind of supports it. So yeah, that is the main source of income, brand partnerships. Secondary sources of income are obviously any kind of creator fund. So like I'm in the TikTok creator fund. That makes me like honestly my month's rent every month, which is great. I'm in the Instagram Reels one as well. It's not as good. And I just started my YouTube channel. I've heard they have a great one. So hopefully building that up too. And then third is like any kind of affiliate link. So if I like link a jacket and someone buys it, I might make like 10% on the sale. That's not really my brand. I'm not really a product pusher. It's not really like my content style. So I don't make like a ton off like my Amazon storefront or anything. But like I have had moments, like I had this cute digital camera that went viral and I made like $2,000 off of all the commission. So, but mainly brand partnerships, creator funds, affiliate links. Those are my main source of income. So yes, I made $768,000 gross salary from influencing, and I'm obsessed that you guys are using that sound and getting behind the camera and posting as you fucking should. I just want to give you guys a few tips and just set some expectations. Remember, I made $768,000 in 2024. I started content creation in 2021. 2021, I probably made $15,000 in content creation. This is a career that you need to invest. Don't get discouraged by low views. Come, show up every single day and stay consistent. The second thing I'm gonna say is I'm a big advocate for the Creator Fund. I'll put the screenshot. This is how much I made in the Creator Fund this month. This goes into that $768,000. This does not get commissioned by my manager. I get to keep all of this money. It goes to my rent every month. This will really help you. I don't think it hinders your views. Obviously, I just hit 1 million followers. I think if it was damaging my views, I would not be seeing the success that I've seen. Keep going for it, you guys. I'm so proud of everyone. Seriously, I will continue to make more tips if you have any questions. look through this playlist, TikTok Transparency. I give a bunch of tips on how to get started, what kind of videos to make, what people want to see. I personally, as a viewer, I want to see real stories. I want to see authenticity. I want to see comedy. Just come be yourself, and that will show through the camera. And I want to see passion. I want to see people who I can tell really want to be an influencer, because I love being an influencer. I love being a content creator. Every day I get so excited that I get to wake up and do this as my job. And I think that shows, and I think that helps me. So if this is something you're passionate about, let that passion show through the camera. I'm rooting for all of you.
Yo, I was so blessed that Brand Flake's video came across my For You page. I don't see a lot of his videos and never would have had a clue. I love when creators are so transparent and they share what they do. And y'all, he makes a lot of money, but I don't even think he's like the top earner on this app.
It's not.
And it's so funny how you kind of be apprehensive about putting yourself out there like that. Now, he said it was a journey, and he told, I think, of the years, where he started from and where he is now. And a lot of his stuff, yes, is from brand deals, but he makes a nice amount of money just from the Creator Fund. And he said he has to pay his, brand manager so much money, out of his brand deals, but all of his money from TikTok, just the Creator Fund, is his and his alone. Could you just imagine if you would just put yourself out there and just made money from the Creator Fund? When they say post the content, post the content. I work a full-time job. Lord knows I do. I don't plan on giving up my career unless, God says something different. But I still make time out to post content. I enjoy being on TikTok. I enjoy social media. But I'm also doing this to help and bless myself. If you could bless your family just with an inkling, a little extra, what is it going to hurt? Everybody's not going to like you.
No, that's true.
Everybody don't like you if you're not on social media.
That's true.
Develop a thick skin. It's going to be an audience that's just for you. Post your content, okay? Right now. Do some right now.
Brandflakes was on the Vivian podcast, and basically he shared that he made over $700,000 from social media, and now there's a ton of discourse about it online, and people are either super inspired by him, or they think it's absolutely insane that influencers are making this much money, or content creators. And trust me, they are. And I really appreciate Brandflakes for sharing this, because not a lot of big creators share this information. And so as a small creator, I really appreciate it. I've shared my income since I started doing social media, from day one. And so I want to give you a couple of tips if you're thinking about starting content creation. First, I'm willing to bet that the majority of that money is from brand deals. And you have to understand that brands want to work with creators who have a brand themselves, who have an engaged audience, who have good videos, and who are not incredibly controversial. I know a lot of people like to make videos online and be controversial because they go viral. But you have to understand that if you go viral for something, people will follow you and they will expect that type of content from you moving forward. So if that's not the type of content you want to be creating on a daily basis, I wouldn't be doing that.
That's true.
Also, please understand that the money in the creator fund that you get from TikTok, let's say, is a drop in the bucket for the amount of money you can make from brand deals. I also see a lot of people stopping themselves from creating because they don't have the perfect life or whatever. Majority of people want to see you struggle through something and get over it. That's what they want to see. So if you're going through a breakup, document that. If you're trying to lose weight, document that. If you're trying to pay off your debt, document that. That's what people want to see. Nobody cares once you get your perfect life or once you have all of the things you've set out to accomplish. They want to see how you're going to get there. So thanks to Brandflakes for sharing that information. It inspires me to be a little more out there with brands.
So I made $768,000 as an influencer last year, and my girl Aaliyah stitched that video.
When I tell you, I'm so glad this conversation keeps circulating, keep bringing back up by new creators that are coming into the game. It needs to be said, period. I am a very small creator here on TikTok, which is cool with me because I get to lurk and start from the beginning. It's wonderful for me. But however, on TikTok and Instagram alone, I have over 500,000 followers. Now, some brand deals that have fallen through my lap have been because they feel like my content is too black. It doesn't fit the culture. Now, these are things that I do on an everyday basis. You know, things, shopping, eating, clothes, just the basic stuff. We need to have these conversations. Not only do we need to have these conversations, we need to have solutions. Content creation is everything. It has retired me from corporate America. However, it has not propelled me like it should.
An influencer just got on this app or on this podcast and said that they made $768,000 last year. As someone that used to make $40,000, he was talking about, so transparent, by the way. I love this transparency. Like, more people should talk about it. If you don't get your damn phone out and start recording, I swear, he alone motivated me to be like, you know what? I'm going to keep on yapping on this app because $768,000. Oh my God. You know, I mean, double my income would change my life alone. And I would bust a Hello Teffy and be like, I would retire my mother, okay? I would pay for no struggle. My mom would not see struggle in her life. Anything she wants, I would give to her like a genie in a bottle. Like, I am not saying that I'm going to get there to that extreme level. I mean, I don't know why I'm like doubting myself, but I'm just saying that money would change my life. And it would start by me not caring that someone just passed right now. See? Someone just passed. And me continuing to record myself because they don't care. They record in front of everybody. So,
you know what really pisses me off about this whole brand flakes and equal opportunity and equal pay conversation when it comes to beauty influencers, black versus white, is this, when it comes to pro makeup artists that create beauty brands, why are y'all putting these influencers through the same bullshit you once had to experience during your come up as a makeup artist? Like, we as makeup artists have to deal with net 30, net 60, net 80, in some cases net 180 to get paid. Why are you guys putting influencers through that same? You know what that feels like, to have to wait for your money, have to go hunting and searching, praying that you get paid on time, especially under those types of contracts and those types of conditions. You weird bitches. Why are you making me sympathize with influencers as a pro makeup artist? Like, influencers don't make my job as a beauty content creator and as a pro makeup artist 10,000 times more difficult. You out here making these kids like having to chase you, beg, cry, and feel bad about asking for their money when you know good and well you would never ever deal with that in your profession. Weird.
I know we all saw that video from Brand Flakes saying he made $700,000 a year from content creation, which, bravo. But I also want to remind y'all of another video that I saw of Brand Flakes like a couple months ago. And he was sharing that he works a 9-to-5 job, or he worked a 9-to-5 job during this time when he was trying to be an aspiring content creator. And he was like, I would come home from my job every single day, and before I would make dinner, before I would sit on the couch, before I would watch TV, before I would allow myself any enjoyment, I would sit and conceptualize and then record 2 videos. And he did this every single day. He posted 2 videos a day after his 9-to-5 for 2 years. Just adding in this piece of context just to sort of ground this conversation and also share one of my favorite quotes. It takes 10 years to have the best year of your life.
Everybody's talking about Brand Flakes' interview where he said he made over $700,000 from social media last year. And now everybody is all inspired. Everybody's making those post your content videos and, you know, just all this other stuff. And I wanted to come and provide a daily dose of negativity. I want to discourage all of you from pursuing your social media dreams.
Why?
Why? Because I also want to make $700,000. And if we all trying to make $700,000, almost got hit by a damn car, that's not going to work. I'm not splitting my $700,000 with all of you. I know it's all about teamwork and encouragement and all this other stuff. Not over here. Put the phone down. They not giving $700,000 to all of us. That's my $700,000. If it comes down to me or you, I'm choosing me every single time. No, I'm just playing. Go ahead and post your content, upload your videos, tell your little stories and everything. But that $700K is mine.
That man grossed $768,000 from content creation last year. And you think I'm not gonna pull out the camera and film everything I do? Y'all about to be sick of me. Y'all is about to be sick of me.
I love to hear content creators' success
on social media. Shout out to Brand Flakes for his transparency. He makes over $700,000 a year. Philly native, shout out to Philly. It's just so inspiring just knowing how you can start at one place with consistency and discipline and just your whole life change off of social media. So that definitely encouraged me to keep going, to keep having fun with it. Hopefully it encourages you guys, because it literally seems like sky is the limit. Actually, skies isn't the limit. What's the saying? You know what I mean. There's no cap to this, you know. So just trusting God, having fun, and enjoying. Like, this year is about to be lit.
You know what's crazy is Brand Flakes is literally the perfect example of manifestation. I find it actually fascinating because it ties into manifestation, and I'm gonna geek out real quick. So basically, I noticed when he pops up on my For You page, he speaks with full conviction. Like, it's almost like it's dominant in his energetic vibration that he is a content creator, he is an influencer, and he is who he says he is. And that's why it's manifesting in his reality. Because as we know, as within, so without, so your reality is going to act as a mirror. And he's stating that, like, speaking these things into existence. And the universe has no choice but to pick up on that vibration and mirror it back to him in his reality. And that's why he is manifesting these things, these opportunities, these followers, this money, because he is in that vibration. I'm low-key a fan right now because I'm like, that's so fucking awesome. And that's why I always say manifestation isn't just this magical recipe, this magical spell that's going to cure all your problems. It's never that. When he started identifying as an influencer, that's when he became known, because that's what his vibration is saying. He kept persisting, kept going, and that's why he is where he is now. And that's why you can even feel through the screen, he speaks with full conviction that I'm an influencer, that I love my job, and you feel this and you see this, and that's his reality, okay? Because as we know, as within, so without. So his reality is reflecting back to him his deepest belief, and he believes he's a content creator and an influencer, and he acts in alignment to that, and that's what led him to attracting the opportunities that he did. Exactly what manifestation is. And this is why I always say, if you want to quantum leap into a new version of yourself, you have to shift your identity, shift who you are being, and shift your thought. If you want to become an influencer, you want to become a millionaire, whatever it is that you want to become, you must shift your identity and start persisting despite what gets you down, despite the doubts, despite the fears, despite the people that are putting you down. Just do it. You have to speak with full conviction that this is who I say I am, and this is what I'm going to do, and this is how it's going to happen for me, and I'm not going to worry about the rest, because I trust and believe that it's going to come to me. And the more you keep doing this and persisting and keep staying in the identity, your reality has no choice but to pick up on that vibration and mirror it back to you.
Everybody's been going crazy over Brand Flakes saying that he made $700,000 last year as an influencer, and I see this a lot of people who are like, how are these people affording like their apartments? How are they affording all this stuff? Whatever. And when I tell you that like influencer money is like stupid. I started making money on the internet in December, and I've made over $10,000 already. And this is my first, I started this account in like late July, early August, and I didn't really start taking it seriously until around October. So in a very short amount of time, I've already made that amount of money,
that's
which
amazing.
is beyond to me. Like, that's actually crazy. And that's without doing like really a ton of outreach or anything like that. That's with like very minimal effort. I don't do TikTok shop. I don't do anything like that. And that's not to brag. Like, I think that's even on the low end for a lot of people who are like at my level of following and stuff. But all this is to say that if you think that's like a fluke, a crazy thing, whatever, it's really not. It's extremely doable, and the money's on the table. It's really just up to you to get over like being scared to post and whatnot. And again, like, I didn't start doing this for money. I did this to like meet people and like spread my art, hopefully drive like art sales, and I haven't done that yet. I've met a lot of people. I haven't like sold a lot of art, but the other side of things that is invaluable apart from the actual monetary side of doing this, and again, I only do TikTok. I don't do any other, there's no other revenue coming in from me other than TikTok, and that's what I've made so far. But
You serious?
the networking that happens just very naturally through doing this, just by making yourself visible, just by putting yourself out there, you don't even have to find people. People will find you. I've made a ton of friends already from doing this. I've also made a lot of acquaintances that are extremely helpful just in terms of like whatever career I want to do going forward. Like music, I've had people offer to like, if I wanted to go into music, they would help me do that. Bro, like, I don't even do that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know. There's just a lot of doors that will open for you literally just by making yourself visible on the internet. People will find you. So let this be an inspiration to you, if you even ever had, you know, the desire, the dream, the thought that you might want to post online, I think that there are very few cons, and there are cons. Like, I will tell you right now, there are cons for sure. But I mean, it's not even like comparable to the pros.
This is for Brand Flakes. So if you're not Brand Flakes, I guess you could keep scrolling. Thank you so much for your transparency. Thank you for being as transparent as you are, and not only for your authenticity and the fact that you were able to come on here and say, I'm making $700K a year and this is how you can do it, but also motivating your audience to do the same. People such as myself who have been consistently posting, but have yet to get any collabs or any paid partnerships or anything like that. That is the kind of transparency that I want to see, because I don't know what I could potentially make. You know what I mean? So thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, it just made me realize that I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing. And I know I say this all the time, but truly, like, I'm going to continue to do it until I can't do it anymore. Until they say, hey, we're banning this platform, or hey, we're whatever we're doing. And if that is the case, I'm going to continue to post on YouTube like I have been. And if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed and you're watching my videos. But also, you know, we're going to have to move it to Instagram. Wherever we're going, I'm going there, okay? I'm going there, and I'm going to continue to post. If y'all go, like, far back, like, probably a year ago or two, like, y'all can see all the different changes my content has been through, the quality, like, just everything that it's been through. But, yeah, the fact that a creator can come on here and say, yo, this is how much I'm making and you can do the same, like, it just makes me want to go hard in the paint and keep doing what I'm doing and grinding and just, like, posting. And hopefully, you know, if there's a brand that's watching this, maybe we can collab and, you know, work on something together, partner up, and yeah. So I just thought that it was a very interesting video, very transparent, and very much needed, at least for me. So you will continue to see my face, even if you don't want to.
For anybody thinking about making content and you're over 40, okay? I know y'all see that video. I think his name is Brand Flakes. It's a video of him going around saying that he made over $700,000 doing content. I'll make sure I tag him below. He said that he made over $700,000 just doing content. And to the people over 40, like me, I need y'all to understand that we ain't on no time clock. Like, we don't have to hit a certain age and then stop. We didn't have this type of thing when we grew up, of course. You know, we didn't have the cell phones, the internet that was paying you to do whatever you wanted. We didn't have all that. So I'm saying that to say this. This is a different era. Like, we can make money by posting videos. So if you're out there and you're thinking about making content and you keep saying, I don't know if people will like it, or, I look cringy, or, who cares? Because I know that I hate taking pictures. Like, I hate that. But at the end of the day, I love making these videos. And I never thought I would even have the audience that I have on here, but I do. So I'm like the perfect example to tell y'all, hey, you might think it looks a certain way, but you got people supporting you that you don't even know why they supporting what you do. I just made a video the other day saying, I don't know how I ended up with 160,000 followers, but I appreciate y'all. And y'all were just in the comments telling me why. Even at this point, I'm still like, I don't know what would. So all I'm saying is, don't let your age make you think you've hit a plateau and then you're done. You can make the content. You can do whatever you want to do still. Even if it's not content, keep going. Keep going after whatever you want to go after. It only ends when you want it to end. And I just had to say that real quick because I really want y'all to just keep going. Go after everything you want. It's waiting for you. Go get it.
Okay, so we've seen exactly what Brand Flakes has to say about how much he earned, how he earned it, how he spent some of it, the people on his team, and people's thoughts about his transparency. I would love to find out if anything he said shocked you, or you surprised that he was able to earn over $750,000 in a year from just brand deals and influencing, or do you think he deserves to get more than that? Is there anything that was said that is inspiring you to do content or influencing, or do you think it's ridiculous for influencers and content creators to earn such amount? I would love to hear your own thoughts, so please leave your comment in the comment section. Now, personally, his video and everything that other people have said has kind of motivated me, because the past couple of weeks, or for some weeks now, I've been feeling a particular kind of way about this whole content creation thing. There are some days I'll feel very energetic about it. There are some days I'll just be wondering, why am I bothering myself? Well, something keeps on making me to continue. I don't know. Some days I'll say, okay, when I get to 450 videos, I'll stop. Some days I will say, okay, let me get to 500 videos, then I will stop. Then some days I'll be like, let me just film this today. I just saw it online and I want to talk about it, and I will do that. Then some days I'll feel like I don't want to do anything, but I'll still be like, I need to do it. I need to upload it. Maybe I say, oh, I have already made these videos. There's no point in me saying I'm not going to edit it. Let me edit it and put it up there. But I've been feeling off and on for the past couple of weeks, and this video has just kind of motivated me. Because to be honest, over $750,000 before tax, even after tax, after he has paid everybody $300,000 in a year would do a lot. And people should remember, I'm Nigerian. $300,000 in Naira is a lot of money. I don't think I can ever make that amount because I don't know. I don't think I have the content or the reach or the creativity. I feel I don't have the creativity or the reach or content, but anything is possible. And that's something that, even though I always think I can never get to this point, but I see some people that you would have thought you never get to that point, and you start seeing all the things they are achieving, and you'll be like, maybe I can get to that point. That was kind of what motivated me to start content creation. I saw someone that was making content and looked like what people would look down on, and I saw how much she earned for some months, and I was like, if she can do it, I can do it. And that's how I started. My first video, official video, that I say that started me on this content creation journey, I did not want to show my face. In fact, for the first 2 or 3 videos, I did not want to show my face. I did not want to talk because I did not like the way I sound on camera. I did not like my look because I was going through intense acne breakout. So I did not want to do anything. I just wanted to just show my hand. And slowly I started getting more confident to come online, even with my face as it is. I started with voiceovers, and then I started sitting down and talking. But then I was just doing like maybe 5 minutes of talking or 4 minutes of talking, to now that I'm doing almost 20 minutes. Sometimes I'm like, I'm talking too much. Yeah, I'm talking too much. But that's my own journey. Now, have I end up to that? No. He said in his first year, I think he earned about $15,000. I was like, yay, my first year. I can't remember, but it's now up to 10% of that. And his whole $768,000 I earned, I've not even, throughout the years that I've been doing content creation, I've not even earned up to 2.5% of that. And that's the truth. That is why, I think that's kind of why I always feel discouraged sometimes, because I'm like, I've been doing this, even though it's off and on. I've been doing it for a long time, and I feel like I should have gotten to a point where I'm more comfortable. It's steady. The income is steady. I don't have to be looking at the statistics. And when I see it decrease, I'm like, oh, what's going on? Or when I see over months it's not improving, it's just static, and I'm even losing subscribers and the rest. But this whole video has motivated me to continue to put in the work, and hopefully one day I will do something that will trigger the algorithm to push my videos, and people will actually resonate with the videos, will resonate with what I said. So if you are someone that has been thinking of content creation and has been discouraged, I hope this video will be able to encourage you. I hope it will motivate you as it has done. I know in some days I might feel off again, but hopefully anytime I'm feeling off, I will think about it, and I hope the same thing will happen to you. Hopefully when you feel off, when you are feeling reluctant to start, you would be motivated. You will remember this video and be motivated. You also remember my own starting journey and be motivated. And even though like I said, I've not earned that amount of money, even up to 2.5% of what he has earned or what he earned in 2024, because definitely he earned money in 2023 and 2022. But we just I think the largest he has earned before this year. Maybe he would have even earned more than that by now. But I've been able to earn enough. I've been able to earn enough that has given me some ability to do some things that I would not have done if I was just doing my 9-to-5 job. So I'm grateful for the chance that content creation has given me. I'm hoping that it will give me more chances, it will give me more ability to do what I want to do, to be what I want to be, to achieve some of my childhood dreams. So I would try to continue till I can't. Hopefully, I would always have a reason to continue, always something to make me continue till I get to that point where I'll be free from financial anxiety. I'll be able to do a lot of things. Like someone mentioned, retiring a mother, doing things for our family. That's one of my major goals, to any money from content creation. I want to do a lot of things for some of my older family members, especially as I've lost my mom and I've lost my uncle. At least the remaining older relatives I have, I would love to be able to put, and I would love to allow them to enjoy the rest of their lives. So we'll see what goes. Anyway, Jay, I know this video might not resonate with a lot of people, but hopefully it will find its community and it will encourage someone out there. So that's my thought about the whole situation. I would love to hear what you think about all that has been said in this video. Please leave your comment in the comment section so that we can get this discussion popping. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new, subscribe that you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe. And don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Now, with all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.